There will never be a perfect moment, no flawless plan, no guaranteed path, but there is one thing you have right now. It is the time, and every second you wait is a second you lose. The truth is, the longer you delay, the harder it gets. Change doesn't begin tomorrow. It begins the moment you decide that enough is enough. So the question is, are you ready to stop waiting and start becoming? As the Buddha taught, our life and everything around us is in constant flux. Nothing is permanent, nothing is fixed, even our thoughts. Feelings and relationships are always changing from moment to moment. The first of the four noble truths, that is the truth of suffering. To exist is to suffer. Now, suffering doesn't necessarily mean physical pain. It's a much broader term that encompasses any kind of dissatisfaction, stress, or unease in life. Why does suffering exist? Because we constantly crave what we don't have, cling to what we do have, and try to push away what we don't want to experience. We also cause ourselves unnecessary suffering by misunderstanding the true nature of reality, including the idea of a permanent, separate self. So why is now the best time to change your life? Because this is the only moment you truly have control over. The past is gone. The future is uncertain, and whatever you experience in the future depends entirely on what you do now. The only tangible point from which change can ever happen is now. The present moment is the only reality. To dwell in the future or the past is to be deluded. That's what the Buddha meant when he said, "All that we are is the result of what we have been. All that we will be is the result of what we are." As the Buddha taught, everything that has a beginning has an end. Everything that is born is subject to death. Nothing is permanent. Not your looks, not your possessions, not even your life. A time will come when you will no longer be able to change your circumstances, so why not begin right now while you still can? Every moment is a precious opportunity to practice mindfulness, to act skillfully, to cultivate compassion and wisdom, to become a better version of yourself. Intentional actions have consequences. Your future is not something separate from you. It's something you create with each passing moment through your intentional thoughts, words, and deeds. Why not start creating a future you actually want instead of just letting things happen to you? By choosing skillful actions based on wisdom and compassion, you plant seeds for a better future, and skillful actions now create future difficulties. You shape your future most directly by your choices in this very moment. Life as a human being is extremely rare and precious. To be born as a human being is to have the optimal conditions to understand suffering and its causes and to find the path to liberation. Why would you postpone something that you know would benefit you greatly just because you feel you have plenty of time? Death is unpredictable. It may come to you much sooner than you think. Right now you may be experiencing good health, happiness, and freedom. But these conditions could change in an instant. To assume you will have the time and capacity to take care of yourself and pursue your goals later in life is not guaranteed. Don't postpone your happiness and well-being. Make time for them now. Each step of the path unfolds step by step. It starts here and now. It doesn't require perfect conditions. The Noble Eightfold Path, right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration, is not some distant destination you will reach one day. It's a practice to be cultivated continuously right now. You don't need to wait until you've overcome all your problems and created the ideal circumstances. You start right where you are, now. It all begins with the very next thought, word, or action. Friends, if you have the capacity to hear these words, then you already have everything you need to start. This very moment is the best moment. The only moment you know for sure exists is now. The past is gone. The future is uncertain. The only time you can be certain of is now. So why not start now? Start with this very breath. With this very step, commit to walking the path today. Commit to making this the day you decide to change your life. The time is now. Are you ready to begin? Thank you for watching and see you soon.